Alright, this is the process for Note 5's S6, S6 Edge, S6 Edge Plus. You can't tell on the download mode screen if they're on 7.0 or 6.0, so you kind of have to guess. You can do that by either booting everyone up. I like to just hit them all with 7.0 kernels, and if they lock up, then you know to put it back in download mode and hit them with the other kernel. So we'll go into our kernels directory. This is a Note 5, and really you're only paying attention to like the latest two we have here. So as you see here, we have a 7.0, and the most recent one other than that is that one, which is the 6.0 UVU3. You can also see the dates of those files are obviously helping you there. We'll pick the 7.0 kernel and click start, and if the phone boots, great. If it doesn't, we got to put it back in download mode and hit it with the 6.0 kernel. This phone is booting, so this one was on 7.0. So there's a few steps here. First, we read the certificate of every Note 5 S6, S6 Edge, and S6 Edge Plus. Then we unlock it. Then we check the IMEI on the T-Mobile website. If it's good, you're done, aside from flashing the stock kernel back. If it's bad, you need to write a new IMEI, and that's a whole process. So we use Z3X tool for these. So you're going to click the model tab, set it to what it is, so N920T. The backup tab, hit the drop down. When the phone's recognized, it should show up in the ADB list. And then we'll use read cert. Don't use the old security thing, it doesn't work anymore. Cert will read, takes a moment for this. Also pay attention here, because this will help you know what kernel to put back on the phone. This is on QE1. So in most of these folders for the Note 5 kernels, I have just the file for the kernel of the firmwares. And what that does is it prevents you from flashing the entire firmware back when all you really have to do is just put the stock kernel back in place. Saves a lot of time. I don't have it for all of them though, so sometimes you do have to go ahead and flash the whole firmware. So I read the cert, double click, Control C with your keyboard to copy that IMEI. Come out here to the T-Mobile website, paste the IMEI, submit, type in the stupid little CAPTCHA, and well, this example sucks because it's a good IMEI. So anyways, we confirmed it's good. Now you want to unlock the phone. And while it's unlocking, I like to go back into my Odin and get it ready to hit the kernel, because what you can do, so we're going to go with the QE1 restore. Here's some examples. Like on the S6 one, it's just called QE1 kernel or QC2, because you'll know which build you're working with based on the log readout there. So QE1 is the one we're dealing with. But what you can do is you can catch it in download mode as it reboots, flash the stock kernel, and you're done. It's kind of hard to do that while I hold the phone, but I'll give it a shot. You know when it says calculating that it's getting close to being done. Unlocking, writing NV data, and it's done. So now look at a bunch of nothing here. As it rebooted, I held the download mode combination and got it back into download mode. Flash back the original kernel if you have it, and that completes the job for one that has a good IMEI. I'll find one with a bad IMEI so I can show you that process.